Oh. Oh my god. Death is coming for us all. Especially me. I feel tired. I am so fucking tired. Hi everybody. Hi. Hi. Hi AsuReDi. Congrats on the first. Hey. Hey Bajawi. Did this the pre-stream test. Pre-stream test. But there we go.
A test of your reflexes!
I need to move that somewhere. Anyhow. Yeah. Good afternoon. Oh god, it's afternoon. Fuck me. I think it's afternoon for me too. What time is it? It is almost noon for me. So close. Close. How's everybody doing? I can't say this hit the same as it used to. I think it really works better with horror games. You know what I should do? I need to add more like horror sting redeems. Things will just get you when you're not even thinking about it. The problem is the test of reflexes is now. I think I need to make it louder. And the fact it's not as loud anymore, it doesn't bother me as much. It's gotta be so loud it makes you guys jump as well. Not just me. Painfully loud. I should find some good horror sting sounds too. That'd be good. But yeah, how you doing, Bajawi? Why must we be punished for your sins? Excuse me? I give you access to power to jump scare me. I think it's only a little fair that you guys also get a tiny bit of punishment. But yeah, how you guys doing? I can't say I'm gonna be on super long today. We might just stay in just chatting today and I'll change things around. But yeah. Side note, I have my voice changing redeems hooked up, but I haven't hooked up onto Twitch because there's some little bit of latency weird problems where it doesn't do things completely correctly the way I expect. There's some kind of timing issue and it gets this thing where it does really weird bullshit sometimes. But I'll get those done hopefully this week or next week, we'll see. We should have more streams this upcoming week. Cause, yeah. Mr. AsuReDi. Oh boy. Eventually, I just need to get like a dozen more models, and then every time my voice changes, my model changes. That's what I should do. That'd be great. Have tons more models and the voice just changes each time. Get a cute little chibi little model. Make my voice go. 1 second. I've got to work on this. 1 second. I gotta use the voice I use with my son. 1 second. I can't just turn that voice on. I can't turn that voice on without using my son's name, so I had to silence the microphone for a second because I was like, oh no, I can't say his name. I can't just turn that one on. Like, but I can go into that voice super easy if I use his name. Yeah. What is that face? What is that fucking face? Michi Mochi, disgust. That's all kind of cursed. Yeah. Turn my voice into goo goo gaga? We could put it through some kind of like... I wonder if you could just put it through like an AI and have it turn your voice into... Babu in the future just embarrasses you. Aww. He likes my Elmo voice though. He thinks it's funny. It makes him excited. Now, Wifey hates my Elmo voice. She hates a lot of my weird voices I do. She doesn't like my kobold voice, either. I don't know if I can get to my kobold voice while listening to myself. I might not be able to. One second. Gotta hear myself without the headset for a second. Me. What? It's kind of a Stitch voice. But yeah. It's my kobold voice when I'm playing D&D with people. And then put that down a couple semitones or up a couple semitones. Add some growling. And you're good. Also, did Saber not remembering? Get the fuck out of my way. Sheesh, no need to yell. Yeah. Let me see. I was gonna say something. Did Saber not remember that Saber was playing Blasphemous? Don't tell me you forgot the password. Oh no, I probably did. Man, I'm tired and brain dead. Like, seriously. Seriously brain dead. I also need more horror hallways. Forgetful era of the older folk. Yeah, so am I. It doesn't help that we spent like the past couple weeks like deep cleaning the house, putting everything, packing a bunch of stuff up, etc. And then having to show our house and other things. Oh my god. Kill me. Doing that while you're also working out of the house is great. That was fun telling my boss yesterday, hey, by the way, I have to be out of the house for 3 hours today. Randomly in the middle of the day. I'll make it up in the evening. I promise, really. You trust me, right? Right? But yeah. Oh my god. Market is quay. The market is quay. But yeah. I mean... So here's the best part. I just type it in Slack. Because nobody talks directly anymore when you work from home. Except when you have meetings, so... They don't know how I said it. So I can say however I want. As long as I just type it in plain English, it's fine. Michimochi stare. Stare into my soul. Just stare. Like, what the fuck is this? What am I reading? What am I looking at? But yeah, it has been a bit of a tumultuous week. So I'm excited to play some games, talk with you guys, chill. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, we're at 1440p, baby! Everywhere except Kick. Because Kick only supports 1080p. What do you know? What do you know? That delicious 1440p on YouTube looks so much better. But yeah, don't mind me, I'm in a mood. Oh god, fuck me, I'm losing my mind. Bajawi, how are you doing? How are you doing, Bajawi? You haven't given me the rundown. And how are you doing, Hazri? Give me the rundown. Give me the play-by-play. Have you done Wuchang? I think I've been streaming it. I think I've saw you streaming it. But I don't remember if I saw... I don't think I've been able to catch a stream at all. Have you started La Mulana? La Mulana. Are you going to engage in pain? The Mamazri claims? The Mamazri is strong with this one. Man, I wish my arms would move on stream. I'm like so stretchy and so wiggly. So wiggly. But yeah. The truth of the matter is, like, unless you're in... Like, 1440p is really nice for recordings. Like, the recorded video on... The recorded streams on YouTube with 1440p versus 1080p is, like, superior. And 1440p exports from Twitch to YouTube are superior. But, like, the actual stream? I know most people... A lot of people just watch at 720. Because most people have the windows too small. Speaking of Mamazri, Bajubi put my PFP in AI generator just to get a Mamazri. Oh. How'd that work out? Pixar didn't happen. Pixar didn't happen. We got Discord. We got Discord. We got that Mamazri we need to look at. You put it in his AI channel. Oh my, I'm gonna have to look at that later. I'll have to look at that later. Side note, I am so pissed. So many of the quests died in Wuchang. I don't have a backup save anywhere. I am so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm annoyed. Annoyed, son. Let's see, where's the AI? Where's the AI channel? The Jowie AI art stuff. That is very mummy. Mummy goat, yeah. Thought you saved your life for those. Oh, don't worry, it gets even worse. I think I probably would have missed the upstairs of the temple. Would not have missed the upstairs of the temple. Yeah, I missed that one because I ended up going... I thought that'd be where the boss was. And the... Well, not the temple, the palace. So I went to the downstairs area. Because all the notes said that's where the guest waiting area was. And, yep. And I was like, if I go into the palace, that's probably going to be a boss fight because I'm going to have to fight through all these people. And it's going to be... It's going to be a thing. Even more mummy version that I'm keeping as leverage on AsuReDi. Oh, wow. Wow. So, the big thing is do everything in the first zone until all the NPCs don't do anything. When you get into the ice zone, don't go underneath the palace. And when you get into the temple zone, which you can get through most of the way through it, do not kill the... I think it's the sorcerer before you've done all the NPC things you can do for certain NPCs. And don't go into the temple where the guys are fighting each other. Because if you go past that, it'll break things. Those three will cause problems. I actually kept big breasts in one of the generations. One of the parts in the temple, you'll get to this area where there's a bunch of dudes fighting each other. Monster dudes and not dudes. There's a door if you go through will break like 3 quests. And then in the forest area, there's a boss in the forest area that if you kill without doing other quests will break them. And then in the ice area, if you go to the down elevator area first, outside the palace, you will break almost every quest in the game. Funny enough. Apparently doing that breaks almost every quest in the game. Even the ones that aren't directly related to it. It's kind of insane. Yeah. So actually when I beat the sorcerer, I was fine, because the quest that I needed for the sorcerer, I was in a fine place for. But fighting the one boss in Shu Temple, because I triggered him past the place where the normal guys were fighting the monster people, that broke like 4 other quests. And then I went down the elevator and opened the door down there in the cold place. And that broke like everything else in the game. It's really kind of odd, because they give you so many hints about where things are going to go for quests. And there's a couple things that aren't very... Like in most Souls-likes, quests don't break until you kill a boss. And usually they are very direct, because it's usually like, here's the NPC, here's the boss. So then you go, you see the boss, you're like, okay. You go back to the NPC and you're like, okay, they're still there. There must be something else maybe I need to do. If they're asking for something or whatnot. In most Souls games. It's very rare for something to break just by encountering a boss, for instance. Like in the cold area, when you go underneath the elevator area outside the palace, and you encounter the boss down there, just encountering the boss there breaks quests. Not even killing them, just encountering them will break several quest lines. The other two, the sorcerer and the other dude you encounter in Shu Temple, both those I believe you have to kill them first, based off what I was reading, but it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. It doesn't help that they let you go to Shu Temple really early if you want to. Like, you can just go to Shu Temple and almost not you can actually completely ignore the snow place, which is insane. Kinda crazy, kinda crazy. But yeah. It's okay. When I finally decide to play it again, I'm just going to go and beat the boss in Shu and then go from there. The big boss there, I'm pretty sure I'm near. And just say, F it, and I can do stuff in New Game Plus if I want to. But yeah. But yeah. Anyhow. Hey, hi Tree. Thank you for the follow on, Kick. Hope you're enjoying me rant about bullshit. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit of Khazan today, because I'd like to play a little bit. And then we'll go from there. Then once you pick an ending, the game immediately ends. Like, you can't go around before New Game Plus. Oh, yeah. If you pick an ending, it's an immediately New Game Plus. It does the old Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 thing. The saves are really easy to back up, at least. I did make some backup saves myself just to see how it worked. It's actually really easy, unlike some other games that are much harder. It's not an encrypted file or anything, so that's nice. There are some games that have like encrypted file saves and you can't do that, and it's annoying. Also, I completely forget how to play Khazan, so yeah. Bear with me. There's an ending that's really early after you get to apparently there's an ending that's really early when you get to the almost final zone. It's like the second to final zone. You know it's there because a big event happens, apparently. Looking at the spoiler-free points of no return guide. Khazan has to recompile shaders. Lovely. Lovely. Now, I really wish that, you know, Twitch would let me do combined chat on the screen. Unfortunately, it won't let you still. They still get pissy if you show YouTube and Kick chat or Twitch chat or anything else, and not Twitch, Twitter chat. I gotta look up my Twitter output at some point. That'd be nice. I got the bandwidth, baby. I can do the bandwidth. Okay, Khazan. Khazan, I need you to go down. You're doing wide full screen. I need you to not be wide full screen. I'm going to assume it probably went back to doing this after... Yeah, I went back to doing this after, I moved all my things around. I mean, I know Lily and a few others have been doing Twitter streams And they apparently get quite a few people watching them, which seems insane. Yeah, that dialogue option also is like, it's pretty early in the zone, and if you miss it, it like breaks, like you're locked into it. You're locked into one ending or the other. Kinda cray-cray. Kinda cray-cray. Okay. Let me see if Khazan is outputting sound really quick. This has been a problem I've had, is sometimes it stops outputting sound correctly on this computer. Hola Nula, how you doing? Oh god, they changed how this... Why did you change? OBS, come on. There we go. God, they changed that. Why have they changed that? Ah. Yeah, you have to basically do multi-stream in order to make it work. How you doing, Nula? Okay, let me see. I don't hear audio. That doesn't mean it's not playing, though. It says there's audio. Alright, let's go and see. Yeah, there's no audio. Of course there's no audio. What did you think, Oscar? Did you think that this was going to be... I bet I know why there's no audio, though. I bet it has the wrong... Yeah. And if I close you and reopen you... Hi, Altair, how you doing? There we go. Oh yeah, it doesn't... It's technically, it's called the First Berserker Khazan. Ah. Oh my. Keyboard is dead. Man, wireless keyboard, why you gotta do this to me? It's definitely not keeping it charged the way it used to. Hey, good job. Now get it done on kick. Bam, bam. Alright. I'm fine. Just here, living and eating. You? Doing well, doing well. All the things break when you're ready. Doing good, doing good. Alright. I had my bard set on. Okay, we have to do... Man, I don't remember what the controls were. Oh my god, I got smacked again. Let's see. We finished Trader Revealed. I'm missing a crystal there, but that's okay. We did that one. We did Silent Temple, El Ravaka Village, the Devoured Village. Ah! I thought I pushed the button and it didn't work. There we go. You like this view of the game. 20% game and 80% Asu. Nice. 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 Oh, better. Better. I can even go like... boop, and blow up a little bit. Alright. Alright. Now, I don't remember how to play this game. So, that's gonna be fun. And I know the controls are different than... like every other game out there like this. The blondes and the pink hairs have to stick together, apparently. He got soft hands. What is this travel together montage? And that looks nothing like my character. Excuse me, I was wearing a bard outfit. And I used a spear, thank you. You now, showing us the events before the tragic separation. Obviously. As long as she doesn't get Casca'd, everything's chill. As long as she doesn't get Casca'd, everything is chill. Thank you, Altair. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Let's not let the character get Casca'd. We need a proper Golden Age arc Berserk game that goes all the way through
This is it.
the, what do you call
We
it?
sense the touch of chaos, but there's something else.
All the way through the end. Through the, eclipse.
Palamine!
Thank you for the ban, Hazari. Chaos! Hey, yo, wait, all the way through the eclipse. Obviously, we need a Golden Age arc video game that goes all the way through the eclipse. Did I stutter? I don't think I stuttered. Okay. X. Y is heavy. Okay. Those are skills, of which I still don't have any. That is... toss. That is dodge and whatnot. That's guard. And parry. Okay. Also, really want to make Berserk fans suffer. Of course. Yeah, you attack with the face buttons. Yeah. Yeah. I like the look of disgust that you have, Hazari. It's delightful. I should get a disgust emote. I should also get a pathetic emote. You really should. Bring the pain and suffering. Disgust emote. A pathetic emote makes all the sense. Is this gonna be a worm? Not yet.
What the hell's a ball of light devouring everyone?
A ball of light devouring everyone. Okay, so this appears to be the correctish way. Maybe. So what's a this way? I know it's David Bowie's balls. All I can think of anytime I think of David Bowie is what's his name? Freaking the Goblin King from Labyrinth. Jareth? See, you can think of the same thing. Hi, Saber. Oh, fuck. I got exploded. Let me see. Oh. Oh god.
Trying off to be alive.
Okay, I am almost out of souls already. I keep pushing the wrong button to dodge. She got plague goof. Yeah, plague sucks. I think I got plagued by the explosion. Yeah. That one. Let's see. I think I have some things I can use to heal. Do I have any of the dust things I can use to heal? I have soul tear dust, I have soul tear shards. Yeah. Of course it sucks. Wiped out half of Europe at one point. Didn't it wipe out like 2/3 or something of the world's known population? I forget the exact amount, but it was bad. It was really bad.
Of chaos emanating from underground. Let us follow it.
Okay, so maybe this is the way we're supposed to go. I mean, it was in the millions, and like human population was not very large at that point in time. It was bad. It was bad. I remember the estimate being, I think it was like a half to like 2/3 of the human population were wiped out by the plague. Which seems insane. Yeah. And that's just including Europe, not including the rest of the world that it went through. Was not good. I'm trying to find out where to go. This is a little hard to figure out where I'm looking. Deep Shadow Gear though, nice. I think the Deep Shadow Gear though is female only. I have to go back and double check. There's a few gear sets that are female Khazan only. Which, given that female Khazan can't be used for most of the game, or at least not with getting cutscenes and stuff, is kind of a... It's a choice. And this whole area is dark as fuck. Dark as fuck! Well, it'd make exclusive gear, then nerf the female version every way. Yeah. But there's still... Ain't nothing down there. With only a male protagonist that wears female clothes. Yeah, we need that ladyboy. That ladyboy aesthetic now. Excuse me, they call them femboys, but... Oh, what the... Oh wow, it's just a constant drop down there. Okay, so... Need to try to find the bat next time before we engage. That's a big number. I haven't died that many times in this game. We kind of stopped resetting the death counter. We probably want to do the death counter like we do the other counters at this point. Maybe do it like where we do it the start of every year. I think it'll be easier to track. Great Sword of the Sun. Okay. Woohoo! That was good. I don't know. We gotta figure out a good time to reset it. Because we haven't been good about resetting it with every game. Mostly because it's also... If we're playing multiple games, it gets hard to track between games. Almost like we need to add a death counter for each specific game, almost. That seems like a lot of work. Just make an Excel spreadsheet. We had a lot of deaths from hunger. We have a lot of deaths from games where you can rush deaths though too. And what I mean by rush deaths is where you just can keep running into the fight and dying. Alright, where is the fucking bat? I ain't playing no bullshit this time. Alright. So we go this way. We have to do the fall down the thing carefully. BS you have to do in mini Souls like what the. We played Fear and Hunger 2, not Funger 1. Because Funger 1 is still technically banned on Twitch. We did play Funger 2 though. Yes, timely Bloodborne. I mean, a lot of the Souls like to do something like this. Ooh, okay. Khazan, bro. Targeto. Okay. I mean, you can also play with the mods, which work pretty well too, for blocking things. It's weird given Twitch's rule. They updated the one rule a while ago where it's like if there's any nudity or whatnot in the game and it's part of the game, it's fine. As long as it isn't like grotesque. And like they don't show generally any super hardcore stuff. It's mostly just implied. Like yes, there's the giant troll penis. But it's because of GTA 5 and Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk, you do get to see your bits. That's a game we should play. We should play Cyberpunk. And I go around and smack people with my giant food. What? Oh my god, I hate you. Asu's definitely in a mood. I have the need. The need for speen. Speen, listen to me. Oh my fucking god. So I played the latest FF14 patch. I have been a little lukewarm on FF14 for a while. Oh yeah, the strip clubs and stuff. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about how much of that there was in there. be fair, it's been a long time since I revisited GTA. I mean, so like, the battle content in the game, minus the Occult Crescent. We won't talk about Occult Crescent because Occult Crescent's bullshit. Has been in some ways at its best. Though they've been interesting mechanics that are very hard for casual players to play. And I feel that because they've definitely getting more and more on the extreme side of mechanics, even in just normal gameplay. It's not super hard, but it's definitely getting to where casuals are starting to struggle against basic mechanics. Story-wise, they have fucked the game so hard in so many ways, it's hard to even describe. So like, the story in patch 7.3 is definitely the best story content they've had in the game since 7.0 released. It's not a very high bar. The bar was at the floor, but it's there. The problem is that so they introduced a villain nobody really likes, or most people don't like. And I can understand why. Because it's a super smart child that somehow did something that several super old 10,000-year-old people couldn't do. They were effectively immortal and masters of their craft. Makes you go, what? So that element of things isn't great. They did some weird things with how a previous established mechanic in the lore of the world works, which has made people a little like, eh. The current villain is a child. Well, it's the memories of a child, not even their soul, their memories that have been digitized and are doing things in digital form. Yes. Though they also brought back the original villains of the main story arc at the end of this game, which is kind of, or the end of this patch, which is kind of like, it feels like they pulled an oh shit button, and we're like, fuck, people don't like the game. Bring back the good villains that you were using before. Maybe people like that, right? Right? Dumb ideas, but what are you gonna do? Maybe hire competent writers. Yeah, the entire thing about being like, they also have this whole thing about like, are these digitized versions of the memories of living people actually living things? Even if they kind of act like them, but they don't necessarily always behave like them, and they have limitations that make it so they can't actually do real living like things. They're trying to address things that the writers are not really competent enough to address, if it makes sense. Like, the writers are not skilled enough for the story they're trying to tell, or the philosophical questions they're trying to ask. Is a memory still alive and it acts like a living thing, even if it's a computer program that's running it, and the computer program, whenever it turns off, they just disappear? is kind of the question that they have there and part of that, but they don't really know how to actually address that question. Because again, that would require you actually having someone who actually can think about these problems that way. And what these actually mean. Okay. Oh, it's B for that attack. I forgot about that. You have to use B for the finish attack. Uh-huh. Okay. B is the... There we go. There we go. Why doesn't weapon deal hot garbage? Well, so that was technically a elite enemy. Also, it's very possible my weapon is underleveled for where I'm at in the game. Let's see. You are... Why do I make it stronger? Ah, yes, good question. Why not just make it stronger? Because in this game, you have to find equipment to make stronger equipment, because it basically does the... what do you call it? The, kind of Neo-like progression for things. Showing is really close by for the, no. One second. It's showing that... I was feeling that it should be really close by for the, what do you call it? The, plot people. It was, like, really strong right here, saying that they're, like, right here. Unless they're, like, above us. I don't see where they could be hiding here. Wonder if there's a place up above there. One second. Oh, there is. That's probably what I'm feeling then. I'm feeling the fact that they're like right above me up there. Okay. But yeah. So they did a thing, and they've done this twice now as well, where the final boss's like super weapon thing he summons to fight you as the main character of the thing. They've done this twice now where the boss that gets summoned or is there is something that your hero can't directly defeat because there's some situation that makes it so that way the enemy is essentially immortal. And the 6.x patches, this was fighting big bad boy called Zeromus in this place called the Void. Which, because the Void is in a weird place, you can't directly beat Zeromus because if you fight him, all of his life energy, if he dies, goes back into... it doesn't have anywhere to go. And because of that, he'll just reform. And that makes logical sense in the world story thing a little bit because of how this one area is set up. Okay. So then, they pulled the exact same thing in a slightly different way with the big monster summoned in 7.3. And that the main villain summons Necron, which is a homage to Final Fantasy IX. And this version of Necron is based off of... It's a monster that's based off of the fear of death. So every time you kill it, it gets stronger for some reason. We're gonna ask too many questions about like you respawn yourself after you die to get stronger type thing, but okay. I mean, the Necrons as a group are from Warhammer. Yes. Okay, so that's a one-way fall. So, like, the issue is that they've done this one thing, they've done this twice. Two, somehow this child genius collection of memories that exists made an enemy in the game that using the same fuck me. Using the same system that the previous main villains of the story made. And these previous main villains are masters of the ability to summon and create things. Like, that's literally all their race of people did. You're alive again? Yeah, fuck that. So there's weird stuff that goes with that. If you have one of these entities that can somehow just respawn forever based off of its own emotional state and make itself stronger, that kind of breaks things, and that you've now introduced a... what would you call it? Essentially an infinite energy machine. You've introduced a perpetual motion machine into the system. Which causes other problems. Basically, Child Genius made an unkillable monster that's powered by the emotion of fearing death. And because it made the... he made this monster this way, the monster can now perpetually revive itself at any time you kill it. Which means that the monster is effectively unkillable and only gets stronger every time you kill it. Because every time you kill it, it gets more afraid. is where we're at. This also destroys another piece of lore. Well, no. It ends up getting killed by the power of... Let me make people that are aiding in your summoning feel less afraid, which will weaken you slightly. And then... somehow that'll mean that people can actually kill you and you'll stop reviving yourself. Even though it was said that you get more powerful based off of your own fear, not the fear of others believing in you. Basically the power of friendship one step removed. Don't introduce a power for something you don't want to explain. It sounds like they basically had to come up with a... We need something that the player character can fight because the player character is too strong. Let's pull this bullshit out of our ass. Okay, we pulled the bullshit out of our ass. Great, now we have something the player character can fight and actually be kind of a threat. Wait, but fuck. How are the player character gonna beat this? It's okay. We'll just make the people that are feeling it stop being as afraid. And if they stop being as afraid, it'll weaken it somehow. How? We don't fucking know. Don't worry about that. FF14, like, the Shadowbringers expansion was the best expansion in the game from a story and, like, thematic standpoint. Endwalker did what it could to tie up the loose ends. It was kind of like, what do you call it? It's kind of like Infinity War and Endgame, if you will. Endgame wasn't as good as Infinity War, but it did the job it needed to do to wrap things up. Even if there were some questionable choices, like, okay, the story's over, we're good. The problem is the FF14 team needs to go back to basics, and I actually wrote this on Cider Spider's video. And I know some other people did as well, but like... The problem is the FF14 team needs to world build now. Because the 7 expansion did not really world build. It did a piss poor job of really creating interesting things in the world. And the problem is that everybody, like their head writer, the head writing manager, she's great at writing dramatic things. Don't get me wrong, she's really good at it. But she was working with the world building that was set up for basically 3 expansions before she wrote her 2 big ones. And the issue with that is that she is a character writer, not a world builder. And when you are trying to restart or create new and interesting things, you need someone with a sense for world building to make the character writing believable, essentially. You need someone who can create a world that's interesting for the characters to engage with. And if the characters can't engage with it, then you have a problem. Because the problem they made in 7.2.0 is they introduced essentially Mesoamerica and and what do you call it? North America cyberpunk location is what they did. Okay. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, mind you. The setting isn't bad. The problem is that the setting has no conflict really to speak of. Because the ruler of the setting in Mesoamerica basically established peace well before our characters ever even got there. Basically did all this work and solved all of the personal problems of all the people living there. Oh, F you. Why you have to build up? So instead we're there for a succession story of who is the leader going to leave to run his country because he's getting old, etc. So he has a bunch of kids. Okay, fine. The problem is the succession story is only like the first, not even half of the story really, when you include the expansion or the post-story patches. Oh, I forgot how to guard that. Okay. There we go, lead's dead. Yay. Okay, so that opens up a thing. Flash Royale player, some of the worst people to exist, not gonna lie. Or IRL. But, so there's this interesting issue where the conflict for the succession thing is left to be this thing where you're supposed to learn about the culture of the world, like the Mesoamerican, like, culture, that all these cultures that the previous ruler brought together. It is very surface level exploration of culture. And when I say that, I'm being very, very specific in that, oh, this culture has a food. Go learn about how they make their food. Oh, this culture likes to trade. Go learn how they trade. Oh, this culture has a magical ritual they use to, make their plants grow. Also, they forgot how the ritual worked. Go help them figure that out. Oh, this culture is warlike because the place they live in sucks. Because they lost the war a long time ago. Maybe go see if you can solve millennia of racial and other tensions for me, will ya? Also, they basically have a child eugenics program that they've been running for centuries to try to make the strongest warriors. Which, by the way, the current leader of the nation, that is the father, the adoptive father of all these people trying to contest to be the ruler, He's one of these special children that was born from this really bad thing. Yeah, good luck solving that, and the apparent, supposedly, like, 2 weeks that most FF14 stories apparently take place in. It's okay. We solve all their problems very easily. Oh, that whole racial tension story and weird, like, racial, millennia. Blade of Mikola. Yeah, but for real though. Oh, so let's talk about how all these are solved. Okay. The one story, you just go and you look at the thing they made with your friends who happen to be, by the way, hyper super ultra specialists in various fields of research, and they go, oh, you guys forgot about your magic crystal. Hurt dirt. Alright, now magic ritual works, so you just gotta pray to it, it works. Hooray! Let's talk about the food story. You have to make a food dish with the locals. That's all you gotta do. And if you're willing to make the food dish and figure out what goes into it, you are a worthy successor for the throne. Great. Lesser Gleamstone. Ooh. Okay. Let's go to the first half of this war story. With the one people that for war that they've been fighting over territory forever. The first half involves cat people. And the cat people are just like, oh, this is the thing. And you go talk to them and they're like, yeah, we still don't really like our neighbors because war and all that jazz, blah blah. And you basically just talk to them about it and they are like, thank you for helping us address our emotional memories regarding this. Done. Now let's go to the other side that lives in a dark forest where no plants can grow and a bunch of other things, and it's kind of miserable. And also they have a child eugenics program, and anybody that doesn't pass the child eugenics program gets discarded and killed. Okay. So... first problem. Their whole entire they can't grow food things, and they can't, like, live well, blah blah blah. We fixed that by going, hey... we could just, give you plants you could grow down here. And, teach you how to grow them. Because, we're worldly people from all over the world, and we have infinite resources. And they're like, hooray. And then you get to the other half of it. Which is the, like the child eugenics thing. And that's just kinda glossed over. It becomes a sob story point for another character, because he's like, this is why I have to become the king, because my people are in a bad way. And if I don't, people aren't gonna respect us. And the only reason why they kinda respect us because the current king is one of our people. And it's like, don't worry, sob story, bro. Everything will be fine, because when we're rulers and you get all, and your people get all these goods and stuff, you'll be in a good place. It's fine. And that solves that problem, apparently. He's happy now. To be fair, at least that character had an emotional character arc. And actually had a character arc, unlike almost every other character in the game so far. Hey Spoon, how you doing? But yeah. So we just gloss over the child eugenics program as it's sad they had to do that to feel like they were worthy of anything, blah 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 blah, etc etc. Okay, fine, 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 I guess. But then it turns out one of the contestants is the king's biological son, which the two-headed people that the king is, one of the children of this eugenics program, they aren't supposed to be able to have children. So the fact he has children is a big deal. But he like feels like it's a burden, cause he's considered like a miracle child type thing. And okay, that's kind of realistic given this weird thing. But everything we know about this dude, that by the way, this is the king, has shown us that he loves his children, that he cares about them deeply, he does all kinds of things for them, etc. And apparently, this miracle child person has grief with his dad and wants to kill him. Thinks his dad's weak, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, your dad has done nothing but care for you, and you're just being a dick. So we get very surface level explorations of what the concept of culture even is, which is not great, but whatever.
Please let me go. How can you do this to someone?
Bro. It'd be one thing if, like, this had been a detriment to any of his other siblings somehow. But all of Bro's siblings turned out well. So it's kinda like, I don't understand. What is going on with you, bro? Oh. Hi. Go away, Jar Bro. So yeah, the story's just kind of weird because there's a lot of just like logical consistency. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, he's just kind of in a weird place that doesn't make any logical sense for where things are. And like, my guess is, what the story they were trying to go for was that he was influenced a lot by the people who were really upset because they lived in a shitty place, because he had like an advisor that was one of those people. And the idea is that maybe his dad was distant and let him be influenced by that too much. That's the only thing I can think of for how that story would even kind of work out. But what ends up happening is his siblings end up becoming the rulers for reasons. Because they do better than him. What do you know? He ends up stealing an artifact from the place, which lets him get to this place that's part of the treasure of the area. Bye-bye. Enjoy some Warframe and Cyberpunk. Okay, that's a big door.
Bellarmine!
Bellarmine, hold on. Just a little longer.
Okay, so... Alright. So within this room, there's a big door here. We come through this room, and it opens up into this location. Imagine if the big door was the one you opened for a shortcut. I wouldn't be surprised. This game does some weird bullshit sometimes. Okay, that did something. This soul stone. Okay, there must be more soul stones here. Oh, mine. Tanya's research document. Chaos experiments conducted on Maluka. Also have a new subject goes by name Maluka. Apparently he's got some notorious bandit with delusions of grandeur. What an idiot. I thought it was just another 2-bit colonel, but he's got more grit than I expected. Managed to pull some decent results out of him. I dealt with the ones responsible by turning them into test subjects. Hopefully they'll send the right message. So I managed to complete the experiment without a hitch, but if the injector fails during a live run, this subject becomes useless. I'm not going to take the blame for something like that. Lead researcher. Okay. So we come back down here. Does this? Oh.
That stench again. There's something below.
Okay. This is probably boss area then. Yeah. Papa Kojima? Papa Kojima! Okay, so there's a big door here. Maybe the big door is the shortcut. Wouldn't that be funny? Cannot be opened from here. Okay. I tried Stranding today, Death Stranding today. I hate it. Not because it's bad, because I don't know what I'm doing. Understandable. It's Death Stranding. You literally, your whole entire point is just make connections. Bring goods, make connections. Keep doing that until you can't. I'd ask me delivery boy, fuck balance, fuck everything else.
From there. Stop it, mortal.
I mean, you can install mods that make it so you don't have to worry about the balance mechanic. They exist. If you know, you want to be that way. Oh, okay, so yeah, there's a... How the fuck do I even get to that? That doesn't seem possible to walk off to. Let me activate the save point down here, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go all the way. But yeah, Daddy Spoon, that is a little bit on you. Like, that is like the point of the game. Is to walk around delivering packages, and then there's some story and boss fights sometimes. That's the game. Oh, also build some things sometimes. Maybe. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is like the entire game. Oh, F you. I don't understand how Sam does it. If rain ages you and there is a ghost that can make you a nuke out there, I'm just staying inside forever. So Sam has something weird going on with it. I forget what it is, but Sam has something weird where he doesn't like die immediately from the aging. And I forget what the explanation is. There is an explanation. But it's one of the things that makes Sam a special. Because of course you need someone with special whatever. Just like his BB unit is special, even though it's defective. And it might be his defective BB unit that actually does it, but the game never makes that clear one way or the other. Hi, Buddy Bison. Is there a crouch? Does anyone remember if there's a crouch in the game?
5%. Jeez. Okay, come on, Boyd. You gotta give me a good second level.
Wow, that's instantaneous death. Okay. You can't dodge through it. That's what they call the babies that are attached to the characters in Death Stranding. BB units. No, you can only do this as a dodge, and this is a guard or a clash parry. I feel like there must be something special I did not see. So there's a guard thing on the door there. It's not targetable. At least it didn't say it is. We can't go back after we go in here. Okay, good to know. My baby cries too much, he's a distraction. Wow. The baby cries too much. Oh wait. Hidden door. But yeah, how are you doing, Buddy Bison? I am doing alright. Life has been a lot. A lot right now. Mostly in a good way, but also in a... Okay, guys. Can I get them to go through the laser? Yes. They apparently are very dumb. Just finished Path of Radiance? Nice, nice. Mama, can we switch babies? Can I get a Babu? You can have BB. I don't think the wifey would let me switch babies. And my Babu's too cute. He's too cute to be given up. There is no trading. You must keep BB. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? Game description spoiled fun. Just said he didn't ask to be a parent, now he wants to be a real baby. That reaction time though. Yeah, that was I mean, I expected something to be in the vat, so that helped quite a bit. If I didn't expect something to be in the vat, it would be a lot worse. But I expected things to be inside the vat, so I was like, yeah. Oh, what? Oh. We can break these. One second, 1 second. Can only break these ones. Can we break the ones where the glass is completely exposed? Oh, is the laser all the way gone now? Oh, hi, Explodey. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, okay. To be fair, these lasers hurt a lot. I'm glad I anticipated that guy breaking out of there on this end and just went and opened the door. That was a good call on my part. Where do you go? I'm gonna go through one of these doors at one of these points and be like, and squish! Squish! You got that squish! Yeah, that dragon dude jumped over the laser. I was kind of impressed. I was like, oh. Thought I saw a... I did. Ghost Hilt. Constantine the Devoted. Where are we now? This looks like a room. Oh, hi. Okay. Ow! Fucking stamina. Alright.そうですね。いいですよ。I don't trust you. Okay, that was fine. Nice. Nice. So much Riz. They want Asu for real. I don't know if that's from Riz though. I don't think it's from Riz either. I think it's they just see a morsel they want to eat. They're more hungry than anything. Okay. I'll turn off these excess lasers that we don't need anymore. Turn off the chaos power. Turn off the chaos. We aren't fighting chaos like Jack is. Jack. Jack Garland. Chaos. That leads into a room. Hi. Hey bro, wanna come over here? Oh, what? Making sure nothing's in there before I hate myself for real. Alright, okay. I got a little close for that one. Game. We already know there's a monster in there. I can tell. We can just look at it. Gonna come here, bro? Alright. We are going to build up. Want to get back to Valorant. Oh no. Oh no. You're relapsing. You're relapsing. What the flying fuck are you? He's got a dragon hand. Ooh, ow. Ooh, okay. Papa. Nom nom nom. How was the... Oh, ow. A scout's log. I'll look at that later. So desu ne. Ii desu yo. That's a fake door. Lightning disruption parchment. That's a trap. Uh-huh. What happens when the chaos maxes out? That's a good question. What happens when the chaos reaches maximum chaos? This room sucks. Man, this one level has been effing long. This has not been a short level. Is there a shortcut somewhere? Maybe the shortcut was the other way. Through the illusionary wall. That's true, the Neo effect is real. Yeah, like, for real. It's like, oh my god. Again, I don't mind levels being a little long. Oh, this is just another... Okay. That does not bother me. Alright. I guess we'll see what's in the trap room. And pray. Ow. Ow. Fuck me. Okay. Was there not a shortcut at all since then? Alright. I am going to... like, there's like a minor-ish shortcut thing, it looks like. Oh, nope. You're free to follow me, bro. Oh, wait, there was one right there. Okay. Okay. Then we come into here. We say, fuck it. This guy respawns too, because of course, why the fuck wouldn't he?
I too have pee now.
What? What about P? He leans a lot with running. 100% true. He leans a lot. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's actually kind of useful because it actually does real continuous damage. Nice. Nice. Apparently you don't take damage from your own attacks, so that's good. Alright, now we know there's some jackasses in this room. Excuse me? I'm gonna get up there too, and I'm going to do terrible things to you, bro. That is a promise. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, water damage fucks them over royally. Wow, okay. Imagine being this powerful, but you can't jump. Skill issue for real. Yeah, Khazan's got some interesting skill issues. Very severe limitations, one might say. Khazan jumps, he'll fall, and we all know what happens when he falls. Yeah, he does kind of break his ankles every time he falls. And then he just kind of crumples as soon as his ankles break. Black hole. The chaos. Chaos. What is he, an old man? Kinda seems like it some days. Tanya's research note document 2. Chaos is captivating. Its powers beyond comprehension. If I could harness it, perhaps I could follow in his footsteps, but I dare not ask him about the true nature of chaos. Right now, all I can do is give him results and he'll be satisfied with. If I mess up...
Remember our mission. Find the one experimenting with this evil.
Evil. Evil. Evil! Evil. He's no spring chicken. I mean, ain't that the fucking truth? Okay. Is it a boss time? More damage. More damage. Constantine the Devoted. I'm still missing a soul crystal here somewhere. Also, apparently I'm really close to a pot person. I can feel it. Almost looks like somewhere I can fall down right there, doesn't it? Is this the door we had earlier? No. This is a different door. Where does this go? Wait. Okay, so this goes here. Okay, so this was the... I have the... Alright, we're gonna fall off right here and see if this is death. I fell 10 feet and I died. Out of bounds. The game is telling me there's a Jarling here. I don't see anywhere for them to be. Like it's doing the weird controller vibrating thing. Oh well. We ain't gonna summon shit yet. Let's go see what we're fighting. Wait, it just is back in her room again. Has she become the chaos? The ladies become the chaos. Well, well.
Bellamy, look at me. The chaos has her. Her soul is being distorted.
Oh, ow. What will you do, Jack? Kill your waifu or accept the chaos? I feel like there's a crossover for, what do you call it? Metal Gear Rising and the Final Fantasy. Oh, ow. Okay. Everybody in their fucking lightning. That'd be peak. Yes, yes it would be. There's an opportunity there. Alright, we should actually probably equip gear that we found in this mission. Wonder, is the Deep Shadow gear better? We have Fallen Lord's gear, Deep Shadow helmet, plate armor. We're not really designed for plate armor. Deep Shadow, yeah, it's plate armor. We got some. It's all heavyweight. God, so much of the armor in this game is heavy. It does make it really hard to have good, like, balance of, like, armor to use. Bard's wrist guards. Okay, that's not too bad. Guardian's Gauntlets, Deep Shadow, Ashen Wolf. Oh, that's Ashen Wolf is heavy again. Okay, Guardian gear is apparently... It might just be wear heavy gear. The heaviest gear we can wear for now. It's better Bard gear there. We might just go heavy. We'll keep this on. Guard penetration is good. It's only 363 versus the other. Okay, this is max stamina. Frontal damage received decreased to 2.5%. This is strategist gear. Oh, lightning. Lightning resistance. Yes. Okay. That's a lot of defense added there. %, received damage decrease 30%. What? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Stamina damage increase, guard, stamina damage decrease. Unequip you. Alright. We'll give her a few tries without doing anything special. Ow. Okay, baby. Ow. Oh, I got stabbed there. Got a pretty good bully moment there in the middle. I feel like she's going to be dumb and have a second phase. I have this feeling. Ow. Because it feels like the first part of the fight, the idea is just get behind her, keep getting to the side of her shield, and poke her. Oh, come on. It's okay, it's okay. But yeah, if you can get that a circle part around her done well. I want to get her down to about 50% health and then oh, come on. Ow. That last little bit right there. Captain America with that shield throw. Yeah. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Ow. Come on. Oh, come on. That counter. That counter. Yeah, it's not completely clean to know when that counter's gonna come out. Seems like she can only use it when she's directly facing in front of you, though. come on. I got electrified, so I couldn't dodge. I forgot about the fact you can't dodge when you're electrified. Or you require more stamina to dodge. It's one of the two. Come on. Okay. Hi, Saber. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is AsuReDi. Righty VTuber, etc. Hello, Mirage. Ready attack from Saber, yes. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing, Saber? What are you playing? Were you playing more Uncharted? Is that accurate? Okay, so she, when she does... When she does her one shield strike... She apparently uses a lot of her stamina. Here's my memories every 10 minutes. Oh boy. Nice, nice. Alright. I'm gonna keep dying. Shameless, are you over your Outlast Trials kick yet? Come on. Okay. Oh, ow. God damn it. That was close. That was close. Can't find the memory bank, so it must not be important. I see. Memory hold it. Can you? She just kept using the same shield attack over and over. Dear God. How you doing, Saber? How are you doing? How you doing, Saber? Come on. And my stamina. Come on, stamina. Need stamina. Oh, ow. Now this is gonna suck. Boom. Holy hell. This dungeon was like 2 hours. Holy fuck. No, I think because we got the treasure from the end there, I think that's just one phase. He definitely became a monster though, it looks like. And then splatted everywhere.
The chaos nearly consumed her.
Elame.
Nearly consumed her. She just got dissolved. I think that counts as consumed, Ghost Bro.
Mortal, I feel your rage and despair. Why does her death matter so much?
She was a good person. All she wanted was to protect the people she cared about. I'm sorry I couldn't do the same for you, Elame.
Where's the power-up? That's the 7th stage of grief. Yes. Also, thank you for the applause, Saber.
Elamane's soul finds peace. But I'm afraid we don't have time to mourn. I've received the most dire news. It's Julian. He's been taken to the Linon mine.
Julian? Why?
The Linon mine is basically a death sentence, sir. Prisoners sent to work there don't last long. We need to get there and save Julian.
Great. Wonderful. Sure, I'll save somebody.
I feel so sorry for Elame.
I mean, from what we learned in the last one, if you get killed by the chaos like that, it just takes your soul. Oh, we can upgrade gear. What does upgrading do? Upgrade. Oh, it grips it to the next level of rarity. Okay. Oh, interesting. So right now it's willpower scaling. The attack damage goes. Oh, it's willpower scaling B. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so you can take weapons though and turn them into different scaling. So you can use different weapons now. And for different types of attributes you're getting. That's nifty at least. Okay, so you can force a weapon to level up. So I could take like this spear and get it up to only level 27. Yeah, it's not super great. But this spear can only be upgraded using this and would only increase its attack damage a very tiny bit. Interesting.
You look worse.
Okay. I will have bullshit to deal with later. See what's going on in the other world. The world of the dead.
You seem sad. Now
You
are
seem
strong and
sad,
healthy.
mortal.
What do you desire to gain? You require more soul stones to unlock more effects.
Yeah. Okay, so... What do you think from just absolutely upgrading this to max? Stamina damage increase. Damage multiplier increase is an interesting concept. Don't know what that even means, but you know. Just keep upgrading proficiency. We're gonna get so high in proficiency, it's not gonna matter.
Are you still thinking of that woman? Mortals and their useless emotions. Our mission comes first.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. But, you need me to do your mission. So... Let's see. The inconceivable truth. Pavel's final words. Oh, look, there's another mission. Wait, do I have all the redstones? I'm missing a redstone in these. No new redstones there. I missed a redstone there. I missed a redstone there. And there's more redstones there. Because of course there are. Alright. Unfortunately, everyone, I have to call it here. I know it's a short stream today, but we had a lot of things we had to get done this morning. I might give you guys a late stream today as a second reward and a comeback. I make no promises, but I'm going to try to get around to it. We'll probably play more Khazan and go from there. Not that I want to leave, mind you, but you know things go. Maybe I'll take some time later. I like whips, very true. Maybe I'll take some time later and see if I can finish getting the voice changer stuff set up so you can get more voice action. Voice action! Voice action! But yeah. Alright. Alright. Because I did say I do need to get going. You came back right for the end, AsuReDi. Welcome back. Let's see who's on. Wivey's on. Wivey's playing Baldur's Gate 3? Really? We gotta support that. Alright. So there might be a stream later tonight. We'll see if I have the feeling and emotions for it. Really? Other than that, stream tomorrow morning. We'll raid Wivey. Thank you to everyone in Kickland. Thank you to the new follows. Hi Tree and everyone else is watching over there and the lurkers. Thank you in YouTube land for all the lurking, etc. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all the lurkers and viewers on Twitch. Where'd my mouse go? Mouse? There it is. Including my mods, Shameless, Self-Insert, Saber Sensei, Daddy Spoon, AsuReDi. Thank you to Apple, Buddy Bison, Kelvin Samuel, Meggy Palm, Mr. Sainson Nivala, and all the rest of the lurkers and watchers on Twitch. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys either later tonight or definitely early tomorrow for next stream, which we'll probably do. I'll probably still play some Khazan because I'm gonna wait to see if they make a change to Wuchang to unbreak some of the quests. And yeah, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, ciao, sayonara, au revoir, adios, and ta-ta for now. Bye.